Well, Reddit on Wiki starts now. Holy shit.
Get therapy.
Oh, God. We're using a new thing to record, and the one just lingers for a little too long.
It holds there.
It holds for a minute. The other number's so fast. One, I fear that I freeze every single time.
It's just these slight changes. Throw Sean off, it doesn't take much.
It doesn't take a lot. Thrown for a loop. What's up, Wikimaniac? Sorry for that. It's your boy, Sean. With me today, just one J.
What's going on?
Not too much.
Yeah. Well, I think as this comes out, you're going to be gone.
I will be gone. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
John's currently on vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going nowhere.
Any Italians in the chat, feel free to hit us up.
Yeah.
I guess I am harder to reach as I don't accept Instagram followers anymore. But the Discord, any Italian Discord members, feel free to hit me up.
Hell yeah. That would be sick, actually, if you met up some Wikimaniacs.
Would be cool.
I know we do have Italian Wikimaniacs, so that'd be super cool.
Yeah, you guys could teach me the accent. I could bring it on for the rest of the.
It would quickly just deteriorate into it's a me.
It's a me. We had a cameo where they had us do characters from Mario.
Yeah,
and every single one was.
John is terrible at accents.
Worse than me. Could you believe it?
Or characters, I guess.
I mean, the Wikimaniacs know from the Yoda.
That's true. That was insane. We don't talk about that.
That was
enough.
a tough one. But yes, today is September 1st, so you can get the emo ween. I am. There was another design that I was pretty interested in putting on. I haven't shown the boys yet, but it was pretty cool. It would just have to be Josh's approval because John is on vacation and I don't want to bother
I approve.
him. Sick. All right, so it's going to be emo ween and something else. It was in our emails.
Okay, cool.
To be honest, I'm forgetting the design because I chose it very early in the month. But yes, the merch store should have 2 collections, 2 limited edition collections available for this month. So check out redditonwikishop.com, redditonwikishop.com.
Let's go.
But before we move to the first story, Josh, anything we have to tell the Wikimaniacs?
Our live schedules will be a little mixed up this month just because John and Sean will be away. Keep an eye out. I think we're posting something about what our actual live schedule will be. So keep an eye out for that. Apart from that, I might just pop in on a live one day if I'm bored enough.
Hell yeah.
Far ahead in editing because I've got nothing better to do right now. So, so just keep an eye out. Patrons, I'm most likely to go live there, but I'm not opposed to going public.
Yeah, I am, but he won't be with me, so he could do whatever he pleases.
No one can control me.
No one could stop him.
I've got all the keys, and mom and dad are out.
All right, well, without further ado, let's get into it. This first one is coming from r/relationship ground score advice, coming from new user to me. I'm ground score not good with words. Have we?
Oh.
Actually, no. Now that I say it out loud, that does sound familiar, kinda.
It does, but I'm just wondering if it's because we always say we're terrible with words and reading.
I don't know how to read.
Yeah.
Surprising that there's not a I don't know how to read user.
Yeah, that's true. It's only a matter of time now.
Can somebody get on it? So this one is titled, Wife 36 female ruined my 38 male staycation and I'm trying not to lose it.
Ruined your staycation. I'd imagine if you took a vacation off from work, you would communicate what you wanted to do on that vacation with your spouse. Oh, and this is I didn't even think about this, but if they have kids, that it's I hate to tell you this, but staycations when you have kids are not vacations. I don't know what to tell you.
You got to get a babysitter, I think, if you want a staycation and you have kids.
Yeah. So, I can imagine where this is going, but I'll keep an open mind and maybe she did something to fuck it up. Who knows?
Let's see. OP writes, I work a very demanding job. There are very few, if any, times during the year where I have the luxury to take a few days off to myself. When I get home from work, between cooking dinner, doing dishes, and taking care of chores around the house, I get maybe 2 hours a day to relax. My wife gets upset if I don't spend all of that time with her, though. So I don't get to watch shows that I want to watch, play my video games, or read my books. I've told her many times that I need time to relax and do the things that I enjoy. And she'll agree with me, but then she will start giving me things to do or try to get me to do something else with her within 30 seconds of me starting to do my thing. So 2 months ago, I asked my boss if I could use a week of vacation between Christmas and New Year's. It's a slow week, and we made arrangements to ensure that I am covered during those days for emergencies. I told my wife that this will be my me time to do all of the things that I want, to de-stress from life and to catch up on the things that I really enjoy. I also plan to clean up my office and organize my files, which is something that has stressed me out for a while. My wife agreed and told me that she was very happy that I'm going to be able to have some self-care time. This weekend, she informed me that she had scheduled the chimney cleaners for Wednesday because I'd be home. She wrote down a list of things for me to do: go to Home Depot, clean up the yard debris, pick up groceries for the week, go through boxes in the basement, organize everything. I politely informed her that I would not be doing any of those things because this week was about self-care and addressing my own needs. And with only 4 real days, minus Christmas, I'm not going to add any additional tasks. She told me, no worries, just get to what I had time for.
Which is also adding stress.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I think he's so far in the clear because like he communicated clearly what he wanted to do
Multiple times.
And, has stated that he needs this time to, do a mental health reset. It's the end of the year. That's a great time to do it.
Yeah.
I think honestly, she's kind of overstepping when she's demanding that he do these things.
Adding things to the list, I think, is crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Right now, anyway, we'll see, but I'm leaning on his side.
OP continues. So on Tuesday, my wife decided to work from home. This prevented me from organizing my office since we share an office. So I went and put on one of my video games and started to play. About 10 seconds later, my wife came flying in and told me to turn it off because it was too loud while she was trying to make phone calls. I told her to shut the office door, but she told me it was entirely too loud and sounded unprofessional in the background. So I pulled out a book and started reading on the couch. I did that for about an hour when my wife decided to come into the living room and work on her laptop. She turned on the Kardashians.
Oh, what the fuck?
I sarcastically asked if it would make her sound unprofessional in the background. She replied, I'll just mute it if a call comes in, which is exactly what she did. After about...
I'm just like, why was it an issue when I was playing video games then? Or
like, why couldn't she just work in the
office?
In the office, or, if she wanted to like be in the living room with you, just have you like pause whenever a call comes in.
Sure,
something
that
like that.
Would be
a compromise.
Yeah.
After about 15 minutes of trash TV and loud business calls, I went into our bedroom to read my book. At this point, my wife kept coming in to interrupt me every few minutes. How's the book? How much more do you have to go? What's it about? Do you want lunch? Do you want dinner? Are you still on the same book? Do you want to watch something on TV together? Am I ruining your day? Do you not want to spend time with me? Oh, do you know where the black water bottle went? Eventually, it was time for dinner, so I just gave up and put my book down. Today, she decided to work from home again. I told her it wasn't necessary. She told me that she wanted to work from home. I replied, yes, but no offense, I don't want you here. She laughed and said, I know it's your self-care week, but I don't feel like going in. We can both be here. So,
yeah, but you need to respect his boundary of like his own self-care week.
Yeah.
And she's not doing any of that. She's like, it's insane to the whole like TV thing and like coming in and then like forcing you out with your book sucks. And then for her to follow you and be like, what's that about? What's your book about? Why are you reading so slow?
He got kicked out of 2 different places on his self-care week.
As someone who just got back into reading, is that shit's annoying when you're reading and it's like halfway through a chapter and someone's asking you questions like, Okay. Okay. I now have to go back because I am not great at reading. So I have to now reread that past page.
Yeah.
So I can understand his frustration.
So I could not be in the office. I had to be up early for the chimney cleaners who were coming in that day. And I couldn't be in the living room because they were working in there. So I went to our bedroom and started reading my book. My wife came in and informed me that I needed to stay with the chimney sweepers in case they had questions because she had work calls that she had to take. I was unable to concentrate with them working, so I just sat there. When they finally finished, I took my book out and started reading again, which is when my wife decided to come out into the living room and turn on the Kardashians again. I migrated into the bedroom, laid down on the bed, and continued reading my book. 10 minutes later, she came in with her laptop, laid down on the bed next to me. I did my best to ignore the typing and phone calls and just concentrate on my book. Then she started snoring. Not heavy breathing, but literal congested wheezing, choking snoring. I sighed, got up, headed to the living room, laid down on the couch, and put on one of my shows. This lasted about 15 minutes before my wife came in and started talking through it. She kept asking questions about it, criticizing it, talking about how it's clear why she wouldn't want to watch this, asking how many questions there are, how long each episode is, and so on. Finally, after needing to rewind the same part 8 times, I accepted defeat and turned it off. My wife informed me that she thinks she's going to work from home the rest of the week. She saw the look on my face, smiled, and said, "I know I'm cramping your style and ruining your week off, but it's a quiet week at work and it works for me to be home."
What? It's crazy for you to say those 2 sentences. Be like, I know I'm cramping your style and ruining your staycation, but I'm going to do it anyway.
But I'm going to do it.
What the fuck?
I told her I love spending time with you, but I do need my alone time. And I haven't been able to do anything for me, and it is damaging my mental health. She insists that she understands and she wants me to have time to myself, but it seems to be only in theory, not really in practice. I have found myself snapping at her and being terse with her, and I do not want that. I'm afraid that I'm going to explode on her. I don't know how to make myself any clearer, but she doesn't seem to be taking me seriously. Too long didn't read. Wife ruined my time off that was specifically for my mental health and doesn't seem to understand / accept that I am verging on a breakdown.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up of her. To me, I don't know. I might be off on this, but it feels like you're on the same page with me, Sean. It's just like, it feels like this is on purpose. Like she knows what she's doing and she's going out of her way to like disturb your mental health break. Cause everyone needs one every once in a while. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like you need a day or two to just unwind by yourself, do some like hobbies that you like to do. And it's okay to be away from your partner for some time. You know what I mean? To have your own time to, do your own hobby, watch your own shows, read your own book, whatever it happens to be, that you need to reset and be good for the next, shitty time at work or whatever happens to be. So for her to knowingly, like she's saying she knows that she's ruining your staycation, for her to knowingly do that and then continue with it, that's, malicious to me. And it's pretty shitty, and you should sit her down and really like have a serious conversation with her. Yeah. Because I feel this relationship isn't long for the world if she doesn't respect that.
Yeah, it's just the way that she's just smiling and laughing through it all is kind of just like, something's weird, right? Like that doesn't, like if you see your partner not happy, and you know why he's not happy, because you're like, I'm cramping your style, and you just continue to do it, it sure feels, I don't know, malicious at worst. Yeah. Just because it's just, I don't know. It's he is communicating. I guess he could be clear like, hey, look, if you're working from home, I can't organize the office. I want to organize the office, blah, blah, blah. If he wants to go into detail about like why it is specifically. But I mean, I also feel like that's not necessary because she already knows that that you're not having a great time. And instead
like
of just
seeing your face and being like, I'm going to continue to do this.
Just like, I know that's really bad, but I just gotta. And again, not really. She could just go to the office, or, maybe she could.
I think you'd be fine with her there in the office space if she just like stayed in there and like didn't like come in and take over the TV or bug him when he's reading his book. or like adding to his chore list. Like, I'm sure it's fine if she's working there and like doing her own job. I'm sure OP is fine with that.
Yeah.
But that's not what she's doing. She's going out of her way to put herself in OP's spaces and take up his.
Yeah, she's running him out of every single space in the house. It's
literally.
And not only like is this moment like bad, the fact that, that she's dominating whatever they do together. Like whenever you do stuff together, it should be some sort of compromise. Like I'll watch a Nancy show. Nancy will watch a me show. And if she doesn't feel like watching a me show, she'll just get her phone and watch something else while I watch my thing, which is wrestling. Yeah, she'll watch it sometimes, but she doesn't care for it, and I don't blame her. But like, there has to be some sort of compromise. You can't just have like one person dominating the entire y'all's time together. If you're watching TV, it can't always be one person's show. If you're doing some kind of activities, it can't always be decided by one person. It's just, and that I feel like is adding on to stress, and now it's bubbling up to like the explosion's about to happen. And yeah, I've have the conversation. I think maybe couples therapy. I forget if they're married, right? It's my wife. Yeah.
Oh, then yeah.
Yeah. Get couples therapy. I think she needs to know like how bad it is.
Yeah.
Because she's not taking you seriously at all. And maybe she needs to read this post. People are fucking roasting the shit out of her, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we're on the right side, or at least we're with Reddit on this one. I don't know if Reddit's not always the right side, but
I trusted in this one.
Yeah. People are just like, oh my God, I feel claustrophobic.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, I just couldn't imagine my partner being like, yeah, I need a couple of days off to do my own thing. And then just forcing myself upon them when they're doing their own things. It's like, no, that's not how it works. It's like,
yeah,
it's okay to check in every once in a while and be like, hey, you doing all right? Like, I'm going to do something. Did you want to come? Or like things like that is fine. It's when you're constantly pestering, constantly being there, constantly running them out of their spaces. That's when it's just like, yeah, the claustrophobic thing is perfect. Whoever commented that's exactly what it feels like. It feels like, the walls are closing in and you're just trying to like de-stress from everything and it's not working.
Yeah. So tough.
Yeah.
All right. This next one is coming from r/best of Redditor updates. Coming from me. I found this one.
Hell yeah.
So this one is titled, "My neighbor thinks I hexed her because her sourdough starter died. Now she's staging counter spells in my yard."
What the fuck? What kind of wizardry shit is this? What does John always say? The lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Yeah, the audacity of this bitch. Also, have you been watching John's stories in Hawaii?
Yeah,
his hair looks fantastic.
It does.
If you're fans of the boy's hair, John's hair is looking real good in those Hawaii stories. And he lets anybody follow, so make sure you follow John.
For it being his POV, I'm seeing a lot of them right now.
Yeah. John, too much face, but also not bad. I like it.
But also not enough.
But also,
it's a weird mix.
I guess Juliet needs to start her own POV so we could see.
Yeah, and then we all need to subscribe to Juliet's POV.
Exactly right. But then 90% is just her bullying John.
I'm here for it. It's cathartic.
This is why we're going to find out. Oh, so this is why he bullies me. Hurt people, John.
Wow. It makes sense.
All right. OP writes, "So I live in a duplex and my neighbor, let's call her Linda, is this 50-something-year-old woman who is really into witchcraft. Crystals, moon water, etc. The whole deal. But I don't really care. She's harmless, or at least she was. About a month ago, she came over ranting that her sourdough starter died overnight and that she could feel my energy was bad that day. I laughed because it's bread goo. I told her maybe it was just mold or maybe she forgot to feed it. Big mistake.
Oh, no.
Ever since, she's convinced that I hexed her entire kitchen. She's started doing these loud cleansing rituals in our shared front yard at like 3 a.m.
What the fuck?
I'm talking burning sage. I'm talking chanting in what I think might be bad Spanish and sprinkling mystery liquids all around my plants. One morning, I found my basil covered in glitter. Last week, she escalated. I came home and there was a raw, not even packaged, just a raw, slimy chicken sitting in the middle of my welcome mat with a note taped to it that said, "The curse has been returned." I literally had to bleach my doorstep.
What the fuck?
I've tried ignoring it, but last night she knocked on my door holding a mason jar of cloudy water and told me to drink this so that we could be friends again. I said, "No, Linda," and I shut the door. She started screaming that I don't respect the balance and that the bread gods will punish me. Now I'm wondering if I should call the police, but how do I even explain my neighbor thinks I killed her yeast and she is now retaliating with poultry-based magic?
Man, what does a bread god look like? Is it the Pillsbury Doughboy?
Holy shit.
That would be sick.
Do the Keebler elves count? They bake. Those are cookies.
Oh.
I guess is a cookie and not a certain way, shape,
they're in the
form.
Pantheon.
Yeah.
You know? They're in the Pantheon of those gods.
They have shortbread cookies.
Whoa,
You gotta
okay.
pick the Keebler. Keebler?
Keebler elves?
I would believe either one, to be honest.
As far as this goes, I think you have a case just on the, the chicken and the 3 a.m. dancing outside your house.
Yeah.
I feel that's enough for some sort of intervention of the police, or
at least like a mental health check. I don't know.
Yeah.
Especially if you have like a ring and you got a video of her putting the chicken down or putting glitter in your basil.
Something like that.
I mean, honestly, the mysterious liquids in the plants could be nefarious.
Yeah, that could be vandalism.
So
honestly.
it's maybe not get her arrested.
Destruction of property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe not get her arrested, but get her a mental health check. Maybe something's not right in there.
Yeah. Oh, I think so for sure.
I think, yeah.
I don't think this is normal behavior for even witch people.
No.
This is, over
the Wiccan
top.
community.
The Wiccan. Yeah. That's sorry. I don't know. I think the next step for her is she's going to raise the unbread.
Whoa.
The sourdough's going to come back to life.
Whoa. That's a John level pun right there, brother. Speaking of puns, I sent you and John this guy on TikTok. I found out he's Canadian and he just has the worst fucking puns. And his whole content is him just like saying bad puns and then repeating it and then explaining the joke and then repeating it one more time to see if it hits. I'm like, this is the worst / best content I've ever seen.
So it's just John on our podcast.
Essentially. But this guy's looking dead in the camera and it's just, it's maybe just some of the most tough watches I've ever had.
I think I found John's new media endeavor.
Honestly, when the POV stuff, when it hits its peak, or honestly, just have a little subsection where
just
you
do both.
POV in the mirror where you're telling yourself,
there we go.
Now we're talking.
Man, we're coming up with so much content for them.
Yeah.
We got to do it for ourselves.
We're not as brave as John.
They're flying first class. We got to stop getting
that's
money.
true. That's true. All right, here's the update. The night that I posted this story, I saw her bearing a Ziploc bag of cooked spaghetti under my car and yelling that she has to do this to confuse the bread spirits. I thought that would be my last straw, but then last night, I saw her in my backyard, my fenced backyard, shaking what looked like a salt shaker over my lawn while mumbling something about restoring the bread line. That was it. I called the non-emergency police line. 2 officers. Non-emergency. I didn't know that existed, to be honest.
That's so funny.
2 officers showed up about 20 minutes later. I explained the whole situation. The dead sourdough starter, the 3 a.m. chanting, the raw chicken, the jar of swamp water, then the spaghetti barrel, all of it. I tried to make it sound serious, but also not too insane. They did go talk to her, and within about 30 seconds, I could hear her yelling, "She's lying! The dough told me what she did."
Oh, no.
And then she drags them into her kitchen to show them the evidence. About 10 minutes later, the officers come back out looking like they've survived a hostage negotiation with the Pillsbury Doughboy.
Oh, it is the god.
It is the bread god.
I knew it. These Keebler elves, they're up to something.
I can't trust them. They said she has some unusual beliefs, but as long as she's not physically harming me or damaging property, their hands are tied. They suggested I install a fence, I have one, and that I avoid engaging with her. As they were leaving, Linda stood on her porch, holding a loaf of bread over her head like a Lion King baby, and screamed, "The curse will turn on you." So now I have police documentation, 0 solutions, and a neighbor who probably thinks she won that round.
Wow, thanks, police, for doing nothing once again.
If this is a real story and not a fake one, and the police did nothing,
it's believable, honestly.
That's why it's believable, to be honest. But
it's just like, how is her like coming onto my property?
Not a problem.
Digging stuff up, pouring things on my plants, putting things on my front step, not cause for any sort of intervention of the police. Like, not like I want her to go to jail. I just, like a mental health check or like something. Cause it's just like, how is this not destruction of property or like threats? Cause it's very veiled. Like they're kind of threats.
They're kind of threatening.
So I don't know.
I mean, the curse will turn on you, knocking on your door, trying to make you drink weird beverages. I don't know.
I feel bad for this person because I feel they're going through something.
Oh, something's not right for sure.
But it's like, who do you call? To Ghostbusters, John.
Whoa. But, sorry. That should have been, yeah.
But yeah, it's unfortunate that they didn't at least refer you to someone, or I don't know.
I've never seen Ghostbusters.
That's crazy.
Not a single one.
That was like our peak childhood when that came out.
Wasn't it before our childhood?
Was it?
Ghostbusters? I feel like that's an 80s movie. It has all the 80s SNL characters.
Yeah, you're right. 84. Back when John was a kid.
Back when John was graduating high school, that movie came out.
Yeah. Man, John's so old.
We're lucky to have him at this age. All right, this next one's coming straight from our subreddit, r/Reddit on Wiki, posted by Hop midscore into midscore it. Hell yeah.
Goat.
I noticed you didn't do that when I said it was found by me on the last story. I thought maybe that was a mistake or...
No. I think we're using it too liberally at this point.
Oh, yeah. Interesting. Okay. We're gonna take a breather. I need to cry. Hop midscore into midscore it wants to make sure that they are not the OP, that they found this screenshot on Facebook.
Ooh.
So it's a text message conversation, but the title is "Wife Sets Up Auto Reply for Husband's Text Messages."
Wife sets up auto reply. I didn't even know you could do that.
I didn't know that was a thing either.
Is that like an Android or iPhone thing?
Yeah, I was going to ask if it was an Android thing.
It could be. I have no idea.
Yeah, it could be an iPhone thing.
I've just never considered doing that
to anybody.
Yeah, I don't even do that with emails. Even when I was in corporate, I was just like, I'll get to it when I get back.
I only do it when I'm on PTO, I guess. All right. So the screenshot has a title over it and it says, "Wife goes on her first girls' weekend away and sets up an auto reply for her husband's text messages."
Oh, what dumb shit is he going to say?
The husband texts, "The kids won't stop fighting and they're asking where you are." To which,
at the girls' night, dummy.
You can't do one weekend away. It's insane.
Literally. It's just a weekend. So it's 2-3 nights max.
Yeah.
I'm assuming these kids are not like being breastfed. They're probably toddler and up.
At least
you should be able to take care of these kids. Even if they are being breastfed, like formula exists.
That's true. I do want to, if I ever have kids, I don't know if this thing exists. I feel like I saw it on a movie, but the fake pair of boobs that you could put a bottle in, I want that shit so bad.
Hell yeah.
I want that shit so bad. All right. Well, the wife's auto reply says, "Not babysitting, parenting."
Correct.
"This is an automated message. I am currently unavailable as I am on a girls' weekend, enjoying cocktails and uninterrupted conversation. Your email about having to babysit your own kids has been received and automatically redirected to the folder titled 'Things That Aren't My Problem.' Please be reminded They are your children as well. It is called parenting, not babysitting. Meals can be found in the fridge, snacks in the pantry, and patience deep within your soul. If they're wearing clothes, alive, and mostly clean when I return, you've nailed it. For true emergencies, house fire, loss of limb, zombie apocalypse, call 000. For everything else, call your own mother. I'll be back Sunday night. Until then, enjoy this rare opportunity to meet the small people you helped create.
Why is she with him?
Honestly,
If you had to create this, like how, and like it's just like, it's clearly that she knows he's going to be reaching out to her. And so she had to set this up. And it's just like, why are you with that person? And then on top of it, this reminds me of, I don't really care, but my cousin who married this guy, kind of a piece of shit. I'm not. They don't listen. It's fine. Anyway, they were having a baby. This was like last Christmas or 2 Christmases ago. And every time the topic of like him watching the baby came up, he's like, yeah, I'll be babysitting them or whatever in the tractor. And my dad, every single time without fail, my dad would be like, well, that's your kid, so it's not babysitting. And it's like, W dad. That's
yeah, dad, dude.
So shout out my dad for calling out his bullshit.
Again, gotta remind you, not babysitting. Those are your children.
It's parenting. Well, quite literally, I want to say like 4 times I overheard this because I don't talk to him directly because I don't want to.
Yeah.
He's a real piece of shit. Not my dad, to be clear, the guy who married him.
You're such a fucking bad guy.
But yeah, it was just so funny that I overheard my dad it was like 3 or 4 times just be like, well, it's your kid, so it's not babysitting. So,
oh yeah. Big dubs, Papa Shell.
Hell yeah.
Man, and it's your cousin's husband. I just don't get when like...
He's from Alberta.
The other side, that explains it all. When the other side is like openly saying stupid shit to like about
my family,
your partner's family.
Yeah.
Or just why?
Just comfortably. It's like, well, I can't imagine what he says not in front of us.
Yeah. What do you talk about when you're with your family?
And he says some wild shit in front of us. And I'm like, I'm not okay with this.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Fucking
Thankfully,
Alberta.
we don't see them that often, but unfortunate.
Shout out this top comment on our subreddit from Not Worldly Traveler. Also, kudos. You got almost 6,000 upvotes on this one.
Wow.
One of my top 5 parenting / marriage moments was when my wife was on a girls' weekend. I took the kids to the zoo and sent her a fun pic. She showed one of her girlfriends who responded with something along the lines of, your husband took the kids to the zoo? Like on his own? Without asking what he needed to bring? I try to I try to set a high bar for myself, but some dads out there set the bar really low for the rest of us.
Holy shit. I imagine OP's wife's friend being like, your husband's not a piece of shit.
Wait, well, how is he so good?
What a low bar.
He's just normal, actually. That's normal behavior.
He just went to the zoo. I think that's pretty ordinary.
Tough.
Also, this one got 6,000 upvotes.
The story itself might be our most popular one in a long time. That is 42,000 upvotes.
Holy shit.
Hop midscore into midscore it.
Shout out to you.
Doing some goated shit.
You went off website to bring something over.
And it really resonated.
Kicked off. Hell yeah.
I wonder how many of these people know that we're a podcast. Probably very few.
Most.
Very few.
I saw that the subreddit itself had 3.1 million views this month. I was like, ain't no fucking way.
Oh, man. If only they would listen. I could be free. All right. This last one, unless you're a patron or YouTube member, is coming from also r/best of Redditor updates found by, hit the button, me. Got your ass.
I knew it.
All right.
I'll edit that out to do something else.
Oh, you wouldn't do that. That's too much work, brother.
Yeah, it's not enough.
Not enough is crazy. All right. This one is titled, can't afford to go out for my birthday, so a coworker bought me a salmon steak from his fishing trip for me to have over dinner. It was gone by 9 a.m.
By 9 a.m. That's super early. Also super nice of the coworker.
Very nice of the coworker.
Yeah. I've never had a salmon steak. Is that different than a salmon fillet?
Yeah. I'm wondering if it's the same thing. It's got to be.
I would imagine. Like, that's the only way I know how fish comes in fillets.
In fillets. Or whole.
So I'm interested to look that up afterwards. But yeah, okay. I'm intrigued.
All right. Well, the original post is that title and pretty much 2 sentences. What's even worse is that I spent the last of my grocery money until payday on a lemon and a bottle of white wine to cook it in. Can't return the wine and I can't drink due to medication that I'm on. People fucking suck. And then they attached an image of the empty freezer. So a coworker stole the salmon.
Oh, wait, what the fuck? That's not exactly. I thought the coworker gave them.
So a coworker gave them salmon.
And then a different coworker stole it.
And then a different coworker stole it.
What is with people taking food at work?
I don't
That's
get
not
it.
Theirs.
I would be fucking livid. Bro.
Holy shit. Steal the company time, not your coworkers. I can't think of a rhyme, but food.
Food. Got him.
Fuck. Shit. This is why I failed at that shots and thoughts.
Let's see. They have some comments. I don't think they're that necessary, so we'll go straight to the update.
Okay.
Let me start out by saying I expected my previous post to maybe get 50 updates and a few "that's what you get for leaving it in a work freezer" comments and call it a day. Instead, I got 80,000 upvotes, 11 million views, and a flood of 2,200 plus supportive comments.
Hell yeah.
Which honestly overwhelmed me. I wasn't even sure what to say after the first couple of hours. That's got to be the most results for a 3-sentence post on Reddit that I've ever seen. Like, what?
But also, like, I know exactly the position they're talking about because that was us when our first TikTok went viral. And
That's
I was
true.
Like, I don't know what to do. What do I do with this information?
We were literally counting every 1,000 until we couldn't.
Yeah, we were
like, oh my God, we hit 1,000 likes. This is fucking 2,000?
We'd send screenshots to each
like,
other.
what's going on?
We're losers.
Dude, I mean, it's a great feeling to hit. It's a great feeling to hit.
It is, but it was just like, yeah, crazy.
I don't think my phone has ever issued that many notifications in a 24-hour time period. It was surreal.
Hell yeah.
And I do apologize for not updating until now. I was at work when I posted the original post. And after I got off work, my cousin showed up by surprise and we went out to the lake for the night, well out of cell signal range. But most importantly, I got some salmon.
Whoa.
Over 140 different Redditors reached out offering to buy me replacement salmon, which was both incredible and deeply intimidating at the same time. I was stunned and went into can't deal with this turn of events until I'm damn well alone mode. But thank you very sincerely to everyone who reached out offering. You were all incredibly kind for doing so. Ultimately, I was able to pay for it myself because I was able to trap the feral cat I was planning to have neutered and vaccinated on Friday afternoon. What does that have to do with? Oh, the money that they were going to spend on getting that cat vaccinated and neutered went towards the salmon.
Oh,
because they could not trap the cat. I had to reread that one.
Oh, I understand.
Again, I'll read it one more time. Ultimately, I was able to pay for it myself because I was unable to trap the feral cat that I was planning to have neutered and vaxxed on Friday afternoon. All I can say is that I live in the fucking wilderness and I need barn cats. It's a thing. But with the saved vet money, I got 2 fillets plus some salmon cat food, so my good tamed cat could feel included. She got a bit of the cooked salmon as well because she is a good kitty. I ended up using this recipe. Wow. Going out of your way to share the recipe. They linked it and everything. And would highly recommend it. It forms a great crust at that exact timing on high heat. I might add cream to the sauce next time, but it was damn delicious. 10 out of 10. I really wish I had taken a picture of the finished product, but I was hungry and didn't even think about it. But more than anything, I just wanted to thank everyone for the tidal wave of support. I was shook to my core with the unexpected levels of kindness and secondhand outrage that I received. I appreciate it so much, and ultimately, I had a great birthday, so thank you, Reddit. For those wondering, the salmon stealing bandit remains at large. Oh, they didn't write bandit. They wrote salmon stealing bastard remains at large. Manager was informed and will update if justice occurs. Thanks again.
Crazy. Also, I love that you censored it without knowing it.
Yeah, without even knowing it.
Yeah, I mean, great for OP to, get the salmon. It's too bad they had to pay out of pocket for it.
Yeah.
When they should have just had a free one. And I hope that person gets caught because that's fucking bullshit. People like that suck ass.
It's the fucking worst.
Like, why fuck over your own coworkers?
I mean, also, I just don't. I really fucking hate thieves. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
It's all around bad. I've had my car window broken and I'm just like, God fucking damn it.
Yeah. It's just crazy to I don't know, steal from other people who are in the exact same, maybe not the exact same position as you, but like at the same company as you know reasonably what they're making. It's like, yeah, we're all struggling here.
We're all just barely making it, to be quite honest.
If you're going to steal from a company.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
That kind of theft I'm okay with, if I'm being quite honest.
Yeah.
Somebody said, this doesn't feel like a success. To which OP wrote, it does to me. The ingredients I bought didn't go to waste, and I didn't have to eat top ramen for my birthday. Maybe the thief will get attacked by bears who will then steal his salmon.
Yeah.
Maybe the real success was the salmon we made along the way.
Wow.
Poetic.
And the cat friends. Hell yeah. Love it.
All right. It wouldn't be a Monday Reddit reading episode without a segment by the amazing Underbaki.
Hell yeah.
Today we have another edition of Does This Guy Fuck?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Probably not.
Usually it's a hard no. All right. So this first one is from Threads. Tough.
Whoa.
This might be a first for us. I forgot that shit existed.
You know what? Thread's actually been kind of popping off, I think.
Has
by
it?
the sounds of it. Yeah.
That's
I
unfortunate.
think it has quite a few users. So.
That's unfortunate. I really wish Blue Sky was the one.
I feel Threads has turned into what Twitter used to be. It's like there's still problematic people on Threads, but it's not like all Nazis.
Oh, it's a solid mix.
Yeah, a solid mix of all things.
But I love Blue Sky because there just seems to be zero Nazis. But then,
yeah,
it also feels incomplete.
It feels a little empty too.
Yeah,
not enough sports people.
Not enough
there.
Sports stuff on there. Probably because all the major leagues are paid out by fucking Twitter and Zuckerberg and all of them.
Probably true. Yeah,
Which is
but
why
then they should be on Threads.
Yeah, that's Zuckerberg. Anyways,
I agree.
All right. Oh, a note from Alex. She writes, as a tattooed individual, I hope this person has an ink pen explode on them every day for the rest of their life. So a little teaser for...
Okay, some hostility from the editor.
From the editor here. Based off of that, Alex, I will say this guy does not fuck.
Yeah, I'm going to go off of that too.
All right. This person writes, regardless of how leng they are, I don't know what leng is.
Long.
They probably meant long, huh?
I don't know if that's what it means either.
Tattoos make girls look cheap, especially the big tattoos on their necks, arms, legs. Tattoos on a girl are as a girl saying to you, I've been traumatized. I've been in an abusive relationship. I've taken lots of drugs. Learn life. To which,
what does it mean on what does it mean on men?
Yeah. This guy's fucking
curious.
sick, dude.
I love this guy.
This guy fucking fucks, man. To which somebody replied, this might be the final encouragement I need to get that neck tattoo.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. To avoid this guy at all costs? Hell yeah.
Yeah, all the incels that are like, ugh, I hate that. Like, well, that's just not for you then.
Yeah,
you don't have to.
Also, the tattoos are not for you.
No, they're not.
They got them for them.
Yeah. and they clearly like how it looks. So, are there dumb tattoos? Absolutely.
Whole subreddits.
There is a whole subreddit.
Whole subreddit dedicated to that.
But that's a whole different thing. It's not a gender-based thing. There's dumb tattoos on.
I would say more so on men than
a lot more Nazi ones, I think.
Definitely more Nazi ones. I can't get into this restaurant.
So yeah, this guy doesn't fuck anyone with tattoos, clearly. Not that they would let him.
No, yeah, this guy's not fucking anybody. All right. This next post is from Facebook.
Ooh.
Note from Alex.
Getting the double whammy today. The next one's from Instagram. The Zuckerberg special.
All of them. Note from Alex. Alex, I'll let it be known. I'm loving the edits. I'm loving the editorializing of this. Note from Alex. Yes, I found this gem on Facebook. And yes, I went to high school with this guy.
Whoa.
Tough, Alex. Tough.
I know roughly where Alex lives too, because like we're in the same province. And depending on how this goes, it doesn't surprise
Alberta
me.
vibes over there or what?
Small town Ontario.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not saying everyone in small town Ontario, obviously, but
I mean, yeah, because they have Alex.
I grew up in one. I know some people that are very shitty.
Tough to be, and no disrespect if I'm, and I probably do my own fair share of this, but tough to be 30 plus posting memes.
What? Yeah.
I mean, I post memes too, I guess, but
I feel it's very millennial coded.
Yeah.
And that's just who we are now, Sean.
Yeah, that's true. I saw a post of somebody made a balloon man out of balloons, and they were using fans to make it shake around. And I said, wow, this is up my alley. I enjoyed this and I feel old.
This made me smile.
Yeah, this made me smile. And then I was like, this is some old ass shit, huh? It's a very wacky inflatable tube man.
Yeah. The
coded. Family
Guy bit. Yeah.
Oh, well, Alex's high school classmate, I guess.
And best friend.
And not best friend. Graham. Tough spelling for Graham, too.
True. There's a lot of different ways that could go.
Graeme.
Ooh.
Never seen that one.
That's a wild one.
Is that Graham? Graham. Maybe Graham. Gotta be Graham. Gotta be Graham. Anyways, it's a picture of a girl minding her own business that has a girl that has 2 nose piercings. And all caps. Ladies, this is not attractive. It's gross. Please stop. Sincerely, all men.
Hey, Graham, you're gross. Sincerely, all people.
Stop posting memes at your big age, Graham.
Oh, my God.
Especially unfunny memes. I feel like the only memes I post are like on stories and it's like about my friends or it's a meme with their face on it. I'm never trying to make a political statement or speak for all men in any.
Well, it's extra dumb because, like you said, probably 30. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like late 20s, mid 30s. Like this is like some high school level boy shit.
And I gotta say, I feel like the picture, and then maybe this is just, again, more evidence of me being old as fuck. The picture of the girl with the nose piercings looks like a high school student to me. So the fact that this 30-year-old man is just not a good look.
Yeah.
You know, I take everything back. I'm fine with memes, actually, but it's just,
just not fine
with Graham's memes. And I think everything Graham does is probably cringe as fuck. Alex, I hope you share this with him. Get a fucking life, Graham. And if I'm saying your name wrong, I'm not sorry.
I don't care.
I honestly could not give a shit.
I could care less.
You fucking suck, man. All right, this next one is, I hope that gets shared. I hope that gets you this way.
I hope he finds it.
Post 3, shared from a Row Discord user, Masterful Trousers.
Hell yeah.
Caption, does this guy fuck? Man thinks vaginas should be evolutionarily eradicated.
Are you just into men? Like, I don't understand.
I truly am confused on how this could even go. But
yeah, I honestly don't understand.
Any.
Any of these, honestly.
All right, here we go. It's titled, and this is coming from r/the 10th dentist, which I guess is r/unpopular opinion, right?
Yeah,
kind of same,
basically
same vibe. As a straight man, vaginas are badly optimized interfaces, and I would prefer them evolutionarily eradicated.
Just say you don't know how to pleasure a woman.
I mean, I feel like it seems pretty well designed. You know,
we need to hold master classes on.
Yeah,
just got experts on here.
And nothing. These first two sentences are gonna really fucking feel like cap. I'm a straight man and I love women. Oh man, when you start with that, it sure sounds like you don't. It sure sounds like you don't, man. I'm not closeted. I'm not even trolling. I'm just done pretending that vaginas are these sacred, sexy temples of divine femininity. They're not. They're a mess, both in design and function. If evolution had any sense of symmetry, women would have ended up with penises and the world would be better for it. Again, if you like guys, that's fine. I don't think you need to be mad.
Yeah.
At women.
I will agree that I think the woman reproductive system sucks for them. And I think that is a terrible design that way. I don't think they should all have penises.
I just, I don't know. Not making a lot of sense. Maybe, I mean, this is paragraph 1 in what seems like 10. So maybe
I'll let him cook.
Maybe he'll cook. Aesthetically speaking, vaginas are chaos incarnate. They hardly make any sense. There's no standard layout, no symmetry, no visual logic. Folds on folds, lips at random length, hidden bits, and inconsistent shapes. Compare that to the penis. Sleek, functional, symmetrical. Whether flaccid or hard, it has cohesive structure. Vaginas look like they're trying to be secretive.
What about balls? They're hidden.
Yeah.
And they do weird shit. Shrink and expand.
I fear penises also come in many different shapes and sizes, but I mean, as a micro penis man myself.
It's just like, what a blanket statement to say about genitalia, which ours are also all over the place.
Yeah. The clitoris is great. So why is it buried? The main engine of female pleasure, which is the clitoris, is basically buried treasure with map prerequisite and terms/conditions, wall of text you have to read and agree. You need to spread folds, shift skin, and sometimes ask for directions. If women just had small penises instead, like literally just the clit externalized, it makes so much more sense. Easy to find, easy to stimulate, easy to pleasure. No more pretending like we all instinctively know the move. I'm looking at you, Helen. The fuck?
Who the fuck is Helen?
I don't know, but she doesn't deserve whatever the fuck this is.
Of Troy?
It would make mutual pleasure so much more straightforward and honest. If a woman wants sex with me, cool. But I should not be needing a PhD in female anatomy to deliver whatever she expects me to deliver.
I gotta be honest, you don't.
I'm not a smart man at all, but I can do some things. That speaking of health, vaginas are high maintenance liability. I don't know why cats keep pretending like the vagina is low effort. It's an internal organ exposed to the outside world. Constant discharge, blood once a month, pH balance issues, yeast infections, bacterial vaginosis, UTIs from having sex too rough, or wiping the wrong direction. It's like maintaining a biohazard you can't even fully see.
See, this is the part I agree with.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, yeah, it does suck.
It's tough. I just wash my penis with soap. If women had external genitalia like men, half of the medical aisle would be obsolete. Vaggies, don't love that you use that.
What the fuck?
Vaggies are the reason sex is less satisfying than it should be. As a straight man, I want to love vaginal sex, but it's just unpredictable. Sometimes it's too tight. Sometimes there's no sensation. Sometimes the angle is wrong and it just hurts her. Meanwhile, if both partners had penises, you could get clear stimulation, shared mechanics, and direct communication. sex would be mutual instead of this asymmetrical guessing game where one person is always hoping they did enough.
Where did the penises go, though?
I guess just anal.
But that brings up
But
the
then
same,
that brings
like,
up the same things.
yeah.
Unsanitary.
And like some too tight, some too loose.
I would say
It
mouth,
hurts.
but also unsanitary and comes in different sizes. Brother, I don't know what you're...
Yeah, I don't know what you want here.
Yeah, this is a good question.
Did they just dock?
Maybe
Is
doc.
that what they're doing?
Yeah.
This imaginary biological mismatch he's done? Is that what's happening?
I don't know. Maybe
know.
again, 6 more paragraphs. Maybe he's
That's
cooking.
true. He is cooking. I don't know what he's cooking.
It sure tastes like shit so far. Society would function differently and better at that because a lot of toxic gender dynamics come from the invisibility of female desire. If women had visible arousal, like a literal bulge when turned on, people might actually take their sexuality seriously. No
What the
more,
fuck?
she's playing hard to get. No more stigma around women initiating. If she's hard, she's horny. Simple, equal, transparent. That alone could kill half of the patriarchy's sexual double standards.
No. No, I think you still have to consent to sex. What the fuck?
Why shame? Women's clothes are designed around hiding a secret. Pads, tampons, panty liners, or whatever it's called. They are all shame, silence. I just walk around without having to pretend I'm shy of my anatomy. Imagine if a woman had external genitalia. There'd be no cultural obsession with tightness and virginity. No more locker room myths, just genital equality. Out in the open, no more euphemisms, no more taboo, just body parts. In fact, porn would even benefit. You ever notice how weird vaginas look in porn unless the angle is just right? It's often just some weird fleshy portal, and the camera's trying to find a way to make it look like anything other than what it is. So small female phallus would solve that. This guy is just...
We're not all on board with this.
I don't think so. I think some points, if I'm trying to fucking give benefit of a doubt, some points sound like he's trying to come from a place of...
It feels like the biological things that I brought up, where it's like, yeah, like it could all be designed better so that, yeah, you know, they don't have cramps every month, and like you know, like stuff like that, where it's just like, yeah, it is shitty some parts of the vagina for sure.
Yeah, would love for periods to not exist.
And the reproductive system, I agree with that. But it feels like he came from this as a part of like, I don't find it sexually attractive, so I'm going to find points to make to back that up.
My final thought is, I'm not saying we scrap vaginas tomorrow. I'm just saying, if you remove emotion, social programming, and 200,000 plus years of conditioning, the vagina is a badly optimized interface. High maintenance, hard to navigate, and visually chaotic. The penis, despite its own disadvantages, is a superior design. This sounds like the birth of patriarchy. And if
we're better.
we're just born better. I don't know what it is. And if women had it streamlined, sensitive, and functional, the world would be simpler, sex would be clearer, and cultural would be more honest. This isn't about me being gay, insecure, or some other shit. It's about seeing past the worship and calling out a flawed design when I see one. To the cats who are using cats a lot.
This guy likes from the 70s.
Yeah. Hey, cats, cool cats.
What's up, cool cats?
To cats who are seriously saying this means I'm gay, imagine 50 Cent with a vagina and Jennifer Lopez with a penis. Which one is more feminine? Edit 2. To women saying that this insults women, you're implying that womanhood is about sexual genitalia, effectively sexualizing women, which is exactly what your textbook misogynist would do. So does this guy fuck?
No, I don't
think so.
I don't think he knows how.
I think he's tried once and got very upset.
So confused. How does this work?
Looking at it like a Rubik's Cube.
Do I twist? Bop it.
Fucking
Pull it.
Bop it. Pull it. Twist it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to dunk on this guy because I feel he's just confused.
Yeah.
And trying to argue from a moral high point, but it's just like, it comes across as just like misogyny.
Yeah.
And like, we're better, so they should be like us.
Also, I don't think people are implying that womanhood is about sexual genitalia. Also,
No.
genitalia in and of itself is just genitalia. You're the one that put sexual in there.
Yeah, it's true. Also true. Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know, man. I'm with you on like like I said, the reproductive stuff. It sucks. Like Sienna says constantly, I wish you were the one that could give birth. I'm like, I understand. I don't wish that on me though.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I get that part, and it's just like, yeah, that definitely does suck.
Imagine if for just 100 years, God or whatever you believed in just switched it for 100 years.
Oh.
And then every 100 years switch back and forth. Just,
Yeah, I mean, that would be wild.
And then we could fucking, I feel like
We would
that
have
would fix
equality.
fix the patriarchy if men knew what periods felt like.
Oh God, yeah, probably.
All right, well, that's it for this week. But before we end it, I do have some Patreon or some Venmos to read. And since I hosted last week, not too many Venmos, so this should be pretty quick. First Venmo is from L, who writes, my earbuds disconnected at the DMV today. So the whole room heard Josh shout out, holy fuck, on full volume. Glad I found this podcast. You guys have kept me sane during my cross-country move. L sends 69 cents. Thank you, L.
Yeah. Thank you, L. And you know what? You're at the DMV.
Hell yeah.
That's one place that needs to be spiced up a little bit.
You made people smile in a place where it's impossible to smile. So
yeah, exactly.
Kudos to you, L. Next up, we got Kelly Ann. I got 2 out of the 5 Venmos. John is going to be pretty excited to hear. Kelly Ann writes, fuck the Dodgers and their entire organization. Go Padres.
Whoa.
Here's $3.80 in honor of my upcoming 38th birthday, where I will not be double fisting peanut butter, as John suggested, despite just renewing my prescribed EpiPen for my fake peanut allergy. Kellyanne sends $3.80.
Hell yeah. I mean, it's happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Sounds like you're good to go, though. You just take a shot of that, and then you double fist.
Honestly, I'm just glad that, you're speaking out your truth and saying that it's fake. We're all in agreement here. Just fucking take a spoonful.
God, I hope no one listens to us.
I hope no one ever does that, guys. It's clearly a bit. And sometimes I think about not saying that it's a bit part, but then there are some people that maybe it's their first time listening, and I just really want to let people know it's a goddamn bit.
We do get comments where they're like, why does Sean hate peanut allergy people?
It's a long story.
Very long.
All right, next up we got Hian, who writes, I stumbled upon Row on YouTube last year and have been watching it ever since. Thank you guys for being awesome. Sending you guys $31 to celebrate my 31st birthday today, and 69 cents because fist bump.
Hell yeah. Happy 31st birthday, Hian. I hope, well, if you're on the Patreon, you understand this. I hope you don't have an 18-year-old that you're looking at.
Am I on the Patreon? Oh my God, my memory is so shit. Next up, we got Kelsey, who writes, Kelsey Pants here. Just wanted to thank y'all for the hilarious birthday cameo.
Oh yeah.
Not a rich yet, but plan on it soon. Thank y'all for everything you do. You have a wonderful community, and my husband and I are glad to be a part of it. Kelsey sends $6.69.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Happy that y'all are a part of it too.
Absolutely.
Next up, and finally, we have Gabrielle, who writes, consistently laughing throughout the day. Awesome show, boys. Fuck the Dodgers. Go Padres. Gabrielle sends $3.69. Thank you, Gabrielle.
It seems like the Dodgers have become the new Houston Astros.
Yeah, I'm surprised. Well, maybe. Just because they signed everybody for
forever.
And they're good.
They're the new Golden State Warriors of the MLB.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. That's fair.
Also, I feel like ever since I went on my Astros are inevitable speech a couple of weeks ago, it has been bad, brother.
Yeah.
It's been rough.
Jay's still going, baby.
Jay's still going. Hell yeah. Well, one of the three of our teams better fucking make it.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are all the Venmos. Thank you guys for sending me money. All of those will be going directly to charity. Before we end the episode, Josh, anything you want to tell the Wikimaniacs?
Get the new merch that I don't know what it is at wikishop.com. Half the proceeds to our merch goes towards a charity voted on by our patrons, which we will have one for August picked out by now, but as we're recording it, we don't have that. That is John's job, and he is on vacation.
He is on vacation. I think Josh and I are both realizing that at the same time.
I did just realize that
right now.
Either way, we'll figure it out, and the money will be going to the charity that our patrons voted on in August. So, yeah, get some good merch for a good cause.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, that's it for this episode. Thank you guys for listening. We will see you later this week. Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Get therapy.